All right, Grand Rising, everyone. It's Shalonda or Shay Seeking, and I'm back. And yeah, I don't know. I was just at home chilling, and it was pretty late or whatever. And I said, I just want to get out and take a drive. Sometimes I just need to do that. I've had the D baby and things for the past couple days, and she is just off into some things. It reminded me of when I used to have all of my children or babies when they were younger. Excuse me, and it kind of just like, I don't know, I think it's just somewhat challenging, I guess, a little bit, because I just notice how much time, especially with me with little ones. Usually I'll have like a matter of fact, I've always had a larger living room, right? So I can seal off like the doorway or the access way to stairs or something like that with the gate. And then they just had a free for all. They could just do whatever they want to do. By the time the end of the night or the middle of the day, I'll clean up all the toys. They come back and play. And so again, it's just that kind of whole thing where when I'm watching, because I used to do like daycare or babysit a lot. So, I don't know. It's just they have to have your full attention, especially toddlers and stuff like that. So it's kind of like I just have to sit. But even my youngest daughter that's still with me, she always wants me there. She's getting back into, for a while she was detached, right? And I feel like, again, there was an energy of like a grandmothering or something energy around her, or she was just in a more older, she's been home with me instead of in public school or whatever. And I don't know, she's just maturing, and she's just, things like this or whatever. I don't want to talk too much about her business, but I noticed lately she's starting to kind of cleave to me again, and she's kind of wanting me to come here. She want to come by me, lay by me, sit by me, and it was making me think about something about like giving up the ghost or something like that, right? I don't know, it's just like giving me some kind of energy, because I don't look at these things as in it just happened one time and that's it. I look at these things as like spaces in time. Things that have happened that can happen again depending on your location and all types of things, ancestral ties, because again, we have to remember that the blood, sweat, tears, and bones of our ancestors, including, again, foreign entities as well, are laid throughout this land with all the wars and all the things that have gone on over time. So again, I'm looking at the energy, starting to look at, again, individuals differently, their energy, shifts in energy. I'm starting to notice that, okay? So now I'm not saying split personalities. I'm not saying nothing like, no, I'm just saying recognizing different energies that may be attaching themselves, okay? Or trying to, right? Hovering spirits, things like that. So anyhow, let's see, where was I going with this? So I decided to just take a little ride or whatever. I was just getting this urge or this pulling or this something or whatever to, go ahead and take a ride. It's almost like a divine masculine kind of like leading the way. Now it's starting to get a little bit scary to me. The post I posted earlier, things like that. I'm just at a point where like I'm skeptical or I'm afraid because, and I won't use afraid because that's not my thing, but I'm just cautious. That's what I'll say about sharing certain information, because again, I don't know what's going on out there besides the layer of YouTube, news, media, other soul siblings and stuff that I sense a connection with, things like this. So I don't notice and I live in my place, you know what I'm saying? So I don't notice what all is going on in the world all the time. And then just including that energy of like, the whole Truman Show thing, right? Trying to find that exit out of that loop or whatever, right? Knowing that, I'm going, and it's kind of like not even going in a direction of left, right, north, east, west, north, or south. It's kind of like going up. It's kind of like an elevating or levitating type of energy. Very strange. And I don't even know what this is I'm talking about right now, but this is just what I'm feeling, what I'm sensing, whatever. And it's kind of, like I said, it's kind of scary to a certain extent. Or it's kind of like yeah, I don't know, like another type of ascension or something. Where again, it's like almost like a hold was put on something, or a hex or a curse or a spell, a binding something. And like I said, when it comes to, I can't remember if it's the 7 or 8 of swords. I think it's the 8 of swords or something like that, where, you know, those bandages are around that feminine energy, but they're starting to fall off now. And I feel like, you know, is it like really ties severed, you know, with certain entities or whatever, and for what reason, you know, again, a lot of Anubis energy lately. Okay. Yeah, a lot of Anubis energy. Again, I ended up looking into some of the Egyptian gods and goddesses, because again, so visual things, facial features, things like this stand out to me when I'm looking at these entities, because I can see them in other people like now. Not to say that they are exactly the same, but I'm just saying maybe these are their descendants or whatever. Okay. So, yeah, I'm sitting here and I'm like, let me go ahead and take a ride or whatever. So I went and got me a little snack and a drink. And I'm sitting out at one of the places. Again, sometimes I'm just led to kind of just chill somewhere, take in the air in that area or whatever. And again, I don't have my glasses, so I'm going to kind of struggle a little bit while I'm reading this, right? And you'll see this strange image here, because I was reading something that said, you know, some kind of something of light, a beam of light or something, right? Okay. Now, again, this made me think about like ultralight beam. I don't know why. Okay. And we're in the Nag Hammadi, and it's about the aeons or aeons of self-centered one, and it's for Sabaeans, right? And also, let's see which one we're going to read from. Okay. It says, this is the, oh my goodness, this is going to be so hard because the text in here is so small. The proto things, or aeons, as the image of the Kalptos, right? Now, again, I'm sitting here down here by a lake or whatever, and I'm just thinking about, again, Jonah and the whale again. And, you know, it made me think about the Egyptian, matter of fact, let me see if I still have it in this other phone. Okay, hold on. I think I have it with me, so I can get the name right. Let's see. Apologies. You know, I do feel a sense of like a form of a disconnecting energy, but it's kind of like freeing at the same time. It's kind of like yeah. Let's see. Even shape shifting, you know, this kind of energy or whatever is some just said shape shifting. Hold on one second. I want to get this. Okay, because there was something about like a twisted or a something unicorn horn, right? Or just like a sense of this being looked at as, I believe this is what was looked at as a horn or something like that. But obviously we see here that we're talking about the Memphite god Nefertum with a water lily headdress, right? But again, this was making me think this is a son of two of the gods, right? Or god and goddess. But, you know, there was something else that I was reading, and I don't know if it was in mythology or something that correlated with this. And there was another image of someone that I saw that, again, in the background of their image, there was something that, you know, I was saying that's a funny positioning here for this image, because it was not a part of the individual, but it was an image, a painting on the wall behind them, right? And it just so happened to have this It was kind of like this flower here, but it was kind of distorted. The way that it was right on top of the person's head, right? But it was kind of like bent backwards, and it was kind of like closed off and like distorted a little bit. I don't know. I don't know what that might be trying to tell me, but hold on. I think that this, you see how she has like these serpents or something like this on her head as well? And this is a mother goddess, but again, she looks just like a feminine energy that is a reader on YouTube. Like, I don't know, it's just something, I don't know if and again, I feel like something has been opened, some door or something like that, and I'm just trying to kind of center myself around it and kind of balance myself around it today. But it definitely has something to do, I feel, with Jonah in the well and being trapped in there for 3 days. Because it's almost like, again, another death of a Yeshua or Jesus or a Christ, or again, maybe an older energy that you look to. What I'm saying is just that one that will come to shine at some point in time, right? And we have a lot of people that have come to shine or have come with a message or something today. But I feel like, again, with society turning to the ways that it is going, it's making it harder for us to exist here, the natural ones. Okay, so again, let's go ahead and read this here. And it's so funny because I've forgotten about this image, and I actually was just watching this Soul Siblings video right before I started this video. I noticed that she went live, and I hopped on for a second, but I just said I need to finish this video so I can leave this place or whatever. So again, and she happened to be speaking about something to the point of a message or something like this of concern, or someone is trying to reach someone, right? And so it's just kind of, okay, we're gonna keep on going, y'all. This is my first time even like really delving in and seeing in this kind of energy, and what I just seen kind of just like tripped me out. So again, that message is like a message of like about Galilee, and again, I believe it was Galilee, and also it was a message about something happening with the water. I've been hearing a lot of something about water today. Water signs, water this, water that. Also a lot of stuff about like drowning or something like that. So I don't know, it's very concerning to me, and it's very eerie, but I'm digging into it real quick. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and try to read this. I am so upset about my glasses, and it is so funny because it also heard something the other day about blurry, right? Like blurry or vision or something like blurry. And it made me think again, like, what happened to my glasses, dude? What happened to my glasses, man? Because again, Gemini energy, I felt again, for some reason, popped up around Christmas time. Something happened, I had to go, you know what I'm saying? And I ended up going and staying overnight in a room. And that was the last day I feel like I had my glasses, but I called and see if, I kept the room pretty clean or whatever. And I called and asked if they had seen any glasses or whatever, and they said no. But I thought that I had them there. I don't know. I don't know if this is something like, I don't know, y'all. I don't know, even the number, of that room, which I'm not going to mention or whatever, is standing out to me. It really is. I don't know if this is a calling to, again, go back or something like this. Because sometimes I can just be sitting somewhere and things are like coming to me. And I don't think that these are negative energies. And again, people can think of whatever they think or however they think about it. But the whole point is, I deal with ancestors and gods. Little g gods and big G gods. So it's just like that universe soul or that all kind of energy. And so again, it's exciting for me sometimes to be able to grab the general book, right? We know that there's older lessons and old, like that's why I'm in the Nag Hammadi right now, the Coburn Bible, all these other things, Emerald tablets, all these other things. But again, like I say, I use these as general things because anybody has one of these Bible or something like this in their house. So again, my thing is correlating Bible stories with his story in America. You know, and so that's what I've been doing like on the channel for so long, but this is bringing another level to it, like guided messages here. And again, I feel like this is just like this journey. I'm like taking this journey, like I told you guys earlier about the taking these journeys throughout, like how you have your chakras or whatever. It feels like I'm taking these journeys throughout the whole entire temple. And it's a sense of source and some type of judgment or something going on within all of these different dimensions or layers of the caste or class that we live in, this infrastructure or this structure or this construct, right? So again, I don't know. Maybe this is just an added element or something here. But again, ... or whatever, because there's some stuff that's missing in here, supposedly. It says, a silence of the second knowledge, the first thought within an agreement of the triple powered one. You know, it's almost like a Scrooge going through, you know what I'm saying, on Christmas, going through all these things and these these dimensions or whatever with different spirits and beings. But okay, so again, a science of the second knowledge, the first thought within an agreement of the triple powered one. Okay, because I feel like I've been trying to I've been seeking guidance again as to like looking at things a little bit differently now here, like life or death, life after death, during, you know what I'm saying, something about energies amongst the living, not just sensing them, but possibly picking up on seeing them. And, you know, I don't know. It's just this, a sixth sense or a seventh sense. It reminds me of that movie, I See Dead People, right? All right. So again, it says, since he commanded her to know him so that he might become all perfect. And he is inherently perfect. It is by simplicity and blessedness that he is recognized, right? So again, I don't know. Like, this is making me think about, again, the material, you know what I'm saying, energy, material gain, material wealth, and then also spiritual gain and abundance and wealth. So again, it's just that difference between, again, the spiritual portions of the tribe, and then the other parts of the tribes. He receives goodness through the successor of the Barbello, the Aeon. Okay, apologies, y'all. I do apologize. Who grants him being. It is not the power of the former. Okay, so again, it is not the power of the former. Okay, so again, I feel like, listen here, it's just funny how the energies work. It is funny because everything is topsy-turvy. So maybe, I mean, it's almost like pet detective energy or something like that, to balance out scales or something like that, like a judge or something. It just feels like that, judging or taking a second look at a situation for clarity or something. Like, again, dealing in heaven, but like suspended, but also like going down. It's like between the two, right? So also going to assist the underworld in a sense sometimes as like an apprentice or something of that nature. What the heck just happened? Oh, okay. So again, but this is scaring me a little bit. Okay, okay. Oh, Lord. Okay, hold on. All right. Okay, hold on. Oh, no. No. Okay. Okay, this is a little bit overwhelming because it's something about water. I keep hearing Moana saying, I go back to the water. I go back to the water. Oh, my goodness. Okay, hold on, y'all. Jeez Louise. Okay. Let's see. All right. But why this water? Because again, maybe it's the connection again with this crown on the head here. Maybe it has something to do with water, connection with, messaging coming from. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's keep it moving. Blessedness that that he is recognized. Okay. It was not the power of the former. Okay. And it says, but of the latter. Okay. And again, this is, oh my goodness. Now, I was just listening to Meet Me at the Altar in Your White Dress. Now, I feel like I was listening to that, and I've always listened to it and liked the song, but something today made me think about something like, wait a minute, what the hell are we talking about? Because I think about alter ego, alternative something, or even alter or alterations. Again, soul, transferring new body energy, it's something like that. And it's something like alluring energy, like it's okay, but it's just like, I don't want that body. So again, I don't know, maybe I'm going through like a defiant something here, because I feel like, again, a sense of that whole child sacrifice energy here for some reason. Almost like the sense of Esther, even in the originals, right? Where she's trying to get certain people to get into new bodies or whatever for a new chance at life. To kind of like heal them or something like this. Okay? From a generational thing. All right? It's getting hot in here. I had to turn that heat down. Okay? But Barbello, that's always strange to me, because Barbello, that energy or whatever, I remember dealing with that energy a while back. And thinking of it being like negative or something, and wanting to walk away from that, or not wanting to acknowledge that. But again, I could not change what I think was going on, in the background. Something, it was trying to show me something about some kind of lineage or some kind of connection. I just don't know exactly. Like I said, it's how I feel about the whole story of Barbello. All right. And it says, but of the latter, the aeons that truly exist abide silently. Existence was in activity, and the knowledge of the self-established kalptos was inevitable, having come from the fourth, the thought of his thought, the protophanes, the great perfect male mind. Okay? He or she, okay, is his image, okay? And I don't know why I'm hearing vast here, okay? Equal to him in glory and power, superior to him in rank, though not in, and I'm also seeing the whole story of, is it Set and Osiris with the sister in the womb, which also makes me think about the world card and the two wands, right? So again, so loved the world that gave his only begotten son. So I feel like, I wonder if this is, so that's making me think about like giving a body to someone. Or giving something. Life after death, maybe so that it can live again, possibly. I don't know. Raising it from the dead or someone. The thought of his, the thought of the, okay, and the great perfect mind. The Armadan. He is his image, equal to him in glory. So this is giving me like Gemini energy again, or Pisces energy. Equal to him in glory and power. Okay. Superior to him in rank. though not an aeonic level. Like him, he possesses them all, alive, dwelling together in unity with the aeon, within the aeons. He shares a fourfold difference with all the rest that are there. And the Kalptos truly exists. And with him is located all glorious ones. The UL, which is, it's spelled you like you. The male virginal glory. Okay. Through whom are seen all the perfect ones. All right. Those that stand before him are the three. Okay. So it's saying the divine child, the triple male, and the divine self-generated one. Okay. Hold on one second. Okay, I had to get back to this image here. Because I'm sitting here reading this and I'm looking out my mirror. I mean, I'm looking out the... Ooh. I'm looking out the windshield here. And it's almost like a sacrificial something. It's almost like a piece or something. Like people are trying to pluck away pieces or cipher. I don't know. It's just weird here, what I'm sensing. Because I'm hearing untouchable as well, though. So again, it's like resting or something like that can be like a regenerating something from people taking, or again, a sense of, and I feel like source is taking me through these things to show me something. What do you call it when someone is a cannibalistic energy here? And I feel like all of this, all for some of us, or again, I could just speak for me, it's supposed to cause you some kind of self-doubt. But since I don't doubt myself, I'm dealing with a sense of knowing that it's hard for somebody to hinder or move or shake me, or try to, even if they put labels like, or titles or jurisdictions or writings, or again, ships, like your penmanship on something, you know what I'm saying? Your John Hancock. For me, you know what I'm saying? I'm just look beyond that. Like using the sensors or senses to, you know, I don't know. It's just something else, to sniff out something else here. Okay. So as I'm sitting here, I'm looking across the water and I'm looking at these boats. And I'm looking and I'm like, wait a minute. We're talking about the three. So again, automatically it made me think about okay, the judgment card, right? With the first aid kind of cross there. Almost like The Stand, that movie. You know, all like some kind of movement or something, forward movement or something. Almost like people are stuck in time. I mean, tell me if I'm tripping y'all out or what. I don't know, but it's tripping me out at the same time. So like some individuals being stuck in time, or just like the Truman Show, looking at everybody like, this is not even cool. What the hell is going on? Or, you know, waking up on The Walking Dead and noticing that people are now, you know, these zombies or whatever. It's kind of like that. And like the last person alive kind of like energy or whatever. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying these are just like little triggered things that pop up in my mind sometimes, right? In my mind's eye. So again, automatically I started thinking about, again, something closer to home. But as I looked up, or was it, or a source telling me about another family or something that I seen today, or I was just trying to get what he was telling me, again, because sometimes there's stored artifacts or whatever, right? So yeah, but as I looked across this water, I see these look to be people over here, y'all. Now y'all know we be looking at things like this all the time. You know, we looked up the what text is it? The cuneiform, and we realized that there's not even writings, it's little pictures in some of those cuneiform tablets. I did a video on it probably last year. And it's just like, again, beyond the veil. I mean, it's something about the veil. Okay? And maybe, again, that's where I'm going to find the sun. But it's almost like even seeing this energy, I started thinking about like Dorothy, on the yellow brick road. But I call it the road paved with guns and roses. Right? And again, like her collecting, it felt like again. And so I'm thinking it's source not having me collect but examine. You see, there's some kind of detective something here going on, okay? Some detective work. It may be a test. You dig what I'm saying? Maybe just a test. But as I'm reading this, I'm tripping out because this looks like a child over here to the left. And then there's two people here. One person is kind of like bent over, like reaching for someone. And the other person is standing kind of tall. And this light beam is going across this energy here. It is not the first time I sense something at this portion, because I always sit like at either two parts of the water, right? And so it was just funny because it's positioned right where I always park my car every time when I pull up there. And I'm squinting and, I can't see because it's kind of blurry. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking, is this what I'm seeing or whatever? So I left the parking lot and actually tried to go around to see if I can have access to this porch or whatever. And, you can't get in there or whatever, but, let's just tell you, like even just a couple weeks ago when I found those rocks and stones or whatever by the lake, it was also something there that I'm just like, damn, should I have picked that up or whatever? There was something like I had been reading something about a wooden stake. And then I had seen something, again, in an episode of a show that I watch about a stake. And when I went to the lake, I felt it was funny. I didn't really realize it. I guess maybe a little bit while I was there. That stake came to mind. But it was just like a really old piece of wood board or whatever that washed up, on the lake or whatever. Or like driftwood or something. Almost too heavy to be driftwood though, too. I don't know. I picked it up, but I put it back down or whatever. And it was said to be something about that, and then some kind of black stone. And it was funny how I found those stones, again, also there in the same place, like within a couple feet away from each other. So it's just like I'm just trying to get more in tune and see what, Source is trying to show me when it comes to this energy here. And like, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know. I'm wondering if I even want to post this video because it might not be that interesting to anyone. And then at the same time, it's just like, yeah, it's just strange. Stranger things, okay? So it's a test. It's something. It's something, okay? So again, I'm looking at this image, and again, this is what I see. I see two people. One, and I don't have my pointer here, but two people standing to the side and a small child. And so it kind of was tripping me out. And it says he possesses 3 within 1, right? So again, that triple male, right? Learning how to deal with energies, right? Within 1. Okay? Which makes 4. Wow. Okay, hold on. This is okay, because I see where it makes 3, but 4, but okay. So like self-reflection or a mirror, because there's been a lot of something about mirrors here. Okay. Maybe like join with 1, like the show Black Mirror. All right. So he possesses 3 within 1, which makes 4. Okay. The one who also dominates the dwelling upon. All right. Let's see. And I feel like, again, I'm being led. So again, I do think like this is tripped out to me because I do feel like I sense like work here. Like I can tell when somebody's trying to budge into my energy, or even like I'm saying with the 6 of Pentacles. I wish I had my cards here. when the blacksmith or the man is chiseling away or hammering away at this to kind of form something, to kind of like form or make alterations to see who or what someone is, like, you're destined. So it's kind of like this test to go throughout and see what, you know what I'm saying, what do you want to do, you know what I'm saying. It's kind of like that, it seems like here to me. Okay. But again, I'm somebody that's like kind of a reporter, kind of a something, and I don't want to, but I feel like also this is some kind of challenge here, because I feel like somebody wants me to lean more towards, who these, to question over the next couple of days who these three beings could be. All right. So it's not in cement, but I'm just telling you, this was confirmation of something, because I sat here and I just picked this book up after eating my cheese curds. Okay. And I'm just like, what do you want me to, and I'm just thinking, I didn't say it like that. I was just like, no books in the car? Dang. And then I said, oh, I still have the Nag Hammadi and the Kibra Nagas. So, I just grabbed it and I opened it right up. And then again, here we are. And I said, well, wait a minute, let me go sit by the lake, and boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like that. Wow. Again, because this is making me think about like, I feel like somebody is, so if, again, I'm feeling like this is another kind of like pushed narrative, maybe even by somebody in the living that might be playing with spell work right now in order to finish off something or create another alternative narrative. Because again, I just feel like that is this energy. Somebody wants me gone. They're ready to take their place in my kingdom. They're ready to take, in my kingdom. You see that? You see what I'm saying? It had me rethinking this whole energy of like kings and queens and past and ancestors and things like this. And again, where do people go? And then these energies, they're here all the time. I had to think about a cousin of mine that we used to hang out with that passed on. And for when I was looking up Bass, for some reason, he was coming into my mind, right? And it's funny because his surname was Freeman, right? And he was really just popular amongst people. And, again, it leads me back to, again, somebody that was really close with him that I was upset with, right? That briefly, right? I didn't hold a grudge. We got into like some type of a little altercation about this whole, agenda or whatever. And then again, I felt like that led to, again, an insurrection on my public appearance or my platforms or whatever, because again, everything was starting to be connected here with who we were arguing about and who a divine masculine. It just all started to come together here. So, excuse me. So I guess this all is some type of journey here. Yeah, I'm going to stop there. But like I said, I don't know. I feel like, again, this is some kind of something here. It's almost like frozen in time or something like that. So, because that's what, now I left the parking lot. I drove over there, tried to see it, couldn't get in, came back, drove back over, and the image is still there. But I can't really get close. It's all locked up. And it's late. I don't plan on doing that anyway, but I'm just saying. Again, it's almost like something saying this is your son, but it's almost like, and we know son just means descendant, so it could be a male or a feminine energy, it could be an old person or a young person. It just means descendant. Because I don't even think we're really dealing with age right now. Instead of harvesting of organs or something, it's like a harvesting of something else here. Something new being done possibly here. All right. Yeah, we're going to stop right there because I don't even know what we're doing right here. But this is something different. I'm going to have to go ahead and just sleep on this tonight because I'm just trying to figure out what this is, right? Because I'm telling you, I'm hearing something about like succubus energy. But it's almost like somebody trying to, you know, play this and push this in my direction. And it's just like, right? Because it feels like there's this kind of like a, you know, I'm going to talk and drive because I don't want to sit here anymore. Yeah. Oh my goodness. It's kind of like that. It's kind of like a flip the script, reverse psychology kind of energy. And I feel like it's just all this whole chiseling of a feminine energy. It may be even from the guides or something trying to show me something that has something to do with one of these outrageous psychopathic feminine energies that have, you know, taken over a portion. When we're talking about those seeds that were being cast, that have taken over a portion of the souls, you know, or the souls of men. You get what I'm saying? And again, and I try to warn masculines, okay? Yeah, but I can kind of get close right here, and I don't see nothing. Still, it's so weird. I'm just trying to see so bad. Kind of like trying to tell them about some of these feminine energies, but I feel like they were possibly in touch with these feminine energies in the 3D, and so again they had more of a reliance or more of something with these feminine energies than they had with me, right? Because there's always been like on that the huntsman or something like that is this energy of like the ice wall being put up in the ice queen, you know what I'm saying, hey, try to get past. But then they really realized, which I'm gonna go finish watching this when I get home, that the girl didn't really die. It was an illusion or something that was given to him. Okay, so this is getting a little bit deeper for me. Hold on, y'all. And I know y'all probably like, what? And this ain't even resonating with you or something like this, but it's just like, definitely I see what, again, Spirit was saying today about moving into a different direction, something funner. You know, it's almost like somebody changing out a cartridge, right? Source saying, nah, you know what I'm saying? This is not, you know, like this is one of my elect, because it's going to talk about the elect in a little while later after this. You know, you people are not going to keep on doing this or whatever. This, you know, like I'm at a point in my life where I want to be doing something, you know, fun, somewhat entertainment, something where I can travel, something where I can, you know what I'm saying, just live right now, you know, and just have fun with what I'm doing, archaeology, you know, something like this. Or again, but it's almost like, again, I'm telling you, it's almost like a form of some of these masculine and feminine energies Xing me out, believing possible lies of other, I don't know, it's just a weird sensation. So it's kind of like, again, this other hidden hand moving things around in the heavens on this plane and trying to keep on knocking me down a notch, a notch, a notch. But I feel like Source is saying this is just a test. I'm doing this to test you, to, you know, sharpen your sword, to sharpen your, you know, mind, to show you other ways of this, you know, and then again, we'll get you back to where you belong. So again, it's kind of like that. Yes. It's kind of like going through some kind of journey. And I feel bad because I feel like this is personal stuff, right? And a lot of people, you know, look at it as self-centered or something like that, but it's like, don't worry about what they think. Source is telling me, you know what I'm saying, that he, you know, they, or the ancestors picked me to go ahead and try something like this out, or to be able to deliver these messages. Like, I don't think that, it doesn't seem like these messages are just for me. Do you get what I'm saying? All right? It's like, it's almost like, no, go ahead. This is something that I do want you to feel free with speaking on. But on the other note there, you know, you have to be very careful, especially feminine energies right now, with certain entities wanting to, again, have some kind of jurisdiction over your children right now, because our children are gifted. Some of our children are gifted as well, right? And then somebody trying to, again, especially those of you that already know that you're targeted or surveilled by God-fearing forces, okay? You know, I'm just saying, be careful. when it comes to our gifts, but it's really not. I don't even need to say that really, because the source is telling me, be careful about what? I got you. Don't trip. And it's kind of like this kind of energy, like I'm not even about to be having you where you about to be selling your soul. It's almost like, again, coming this close, being blinded, and somebody luring you into some kind of den or whatever, in order to get you to do something that might have had you, slip. And it's just like the energy is like, not this one. And maybe that's what was coming out in me earlier when I did that video about, like, not this one. But I think they're going to try their hardest, right? I think they're going to try their hardest. And again, I'm making sure I pay close attention to this level or whatever, because again, there's no way, if this is some kind of something to trap me into being more concerned about the dead when I need to be concerned about the living, because I'm a leader, right? People look at, and I feel like, again, that's where I had to stop a lot of this energy here. People look at, if you seem stagnant, or if you're just someone that keeps to yourself and you really tune in on, is looked at as lazy, or is looked at as something. Again, I feel like people are going to really be learning a lesson around here. Or I think some of these beings, some of these energies are leaving the plane, and they're not going to be able to, realize this, and they're going to be in some kind of certain situation. I have no idea, but that's just what is said here. Yeah. Like I said, and it just seems like, again, this has some ties to do with Anubis, like apprenticeship, or just seeing how that aspect works. It's like, you've been in the heavens for a long time, come down for a minute. Again, it's kind of like I said, I sense that energy there. So, but it's just like, it's hard, like I say a lot of times in my situation, because I know that there's a lot of people on this plane that want to categorize me in a sense, as not belonging, or wanting to make me feel unsure about myself. Like, again, when we're talking about the Clearport and schooling or whatever, and the bullying and stuff like that. But it's just like, again, they know who you are. Now, people are just upset because you know who you are, And again, I feel like some of you may be going through that. So again, it's maybe that kind of energy here. So I don't know. But I think that's it, guys. I'm so tired. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm driving home. And I have my phone on the seat, and I want to listen to music now. So, yeah. So I think that's it with the video. That's it with the video. But I'm just like, okay, source, I hear you. I hear you. And I feel like this energy is really making me very concerned. It's making me really, 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 really want to check on my child. Okay? I don't know why. And again, hopefully, again, people, I don't need to tell nobody to check on their children or keep them close or all this other stuff, because again, I feel like we are in another dimension here now. Okay? Some shit done changed. Something definitely has shifted or changed. And I think it was meant for a lot of us, and I think that, again, some of us are realizing that we defy the odds, that we're not like everybody else, and like some of these people wanted you to think you are. So again, I'll see you guys soon. Take care.